Erica, what are your thoughts on tonight's win?
I thought it was a really good, gritty team win. I felt like we all played together and synergistic, and it just felt good to just pull out a win at the end, and I feel like we fought really hard.
You were obviously awesome tonight.
Thank you.
But when you're firing on all cylinders, how good can you be?
I just want to do as much as I can in the moment, and I feel like my team is just so supportive, and Ashley was giving me awesome sets, and I just wanted to do everything I can to help the team and get a win today.
Obviously, you got 3 on the road here coming up. How do you guys approach this road trip coming up?
Yeah, I think we just need to rest really, really well and take care of our bodies and do as much as we can to bounce back and get the next one.
You guys are a good amount of games into this, and it's starting to get later in the season. You guys pay attention to the playoff race at all, or is it just kind of game by game?
I think it's game by game. I know we have a goal in the end, but we're just kind of trying to stay focused on the moment and do as much as we can to put us in a good position to, for the championship and playoffs.
For sure.
What do you think was the key tonight?
I think just stay aggressive, and they were a really good defensive team, so just not get bogged down by the mistakes or the points from the past, and just kind of just stay aggressive and attack them from the jump.
So just what are your thoughts on tonight's win?
It's a solid team win. I'm so proud of us. This has been a long stretch. We're 5 games in 9 days, so that's a lot. But every team has those situations, and so far we are 4 games into that stretch and have 1 more away on Saturday. And so I'm so proud of our team and our resilience, our grit. And even if we may feel fatigued, we didn't show that tonight, and I'm really proud of us. So let's do it again in Vegas.
What do you think was the key tonight, would you say?
I think just sticking together and having good starts in each set. I think we came out a bit slow in set 2. But it's going to be rare to sweep any team in this league because everyone is really good. And so I'm just really proud of how we rebounded after that second set and came out in 4.
How good can Erica be? I mean, I think we saw a glimpse of that tonight.
She can be phenomenal, and she is phenomenal. And I'm so glad and happy she's on this team and she's healthy coming back from ACL last year. She has just worked her butt off, and I'm so proud to be her teammate and just to put her in great positions to do great things.
You talk about how everybody in this league is so good. You guys have kind of been around 500 for a while now. Is it just is it hard to find consistency at all, or is it hard to you guys don't win every single game? So has it been hard to find a consistency at all?
I think consistency is the goal, but in this league, any team can beat anybody on any given night. And so you want to play consistent, but knowing that even if you do play consistent in your best volleyball, you still can get beat. But I know that what we do will determine what happens in the future, and it's in our hands. And if a team beats us, we have to make them beat us. We can't beat ourselves. And we just really, really played well tonight, and I'm proud of that.
Sure. And it is kind of starting to get towards the end of the season. Obviously, playoffs are looming in, but you guys are probably trying to take it more game-by-game basis. How do you stay in that kind of mindset? Yeah,
obviously we know only the top 4 teams go to playoffs, and I think that's always in the back of your head because that's the end goal. But the most important thing is to be where your feet are and take it 1 point at a time, 1 contact at a time. And I think that's been a theme for us, a goal for us. And I think tonight was the most that I felt we've done that yet this season, just taking it 1 point at a time. So I'm really proud of us in that.
Got a few games on the road, not coming back to Van Andel till May 4th, which seems like a while from now. How do you want to approach this road trip coming up?
Just with resiliency. This travel is not easy for anyone in the league, and we've traveled to everybody so far already, so we know what that entails. And so just getting really great rest, prioritizing that, taking care of our bodies, and just scouting players well. So it's a bit easier with scouting now because you play everybody already so many times. So that takes a little pressure off just from a studying standpoint. So just really staying focused on recovery and being fresh.
I'm all good. Sweet.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, coaches, what are your thoughts on tonight's win?
I thought it was a gutty performance. I thought that we really started to cook as Game 3 and Game 4 came through. So it was really proud of the team and their efforts and how they went after it.
How impressed are you by Erica and how she has looked this season?
Well, I was a coach in the Big Ten when she used to play, and I know how good she can be and how what she can do and how she can really take over matches. So Erica has, as Ashley said, she's worked her butt off. I knew that she would. I knew that about her character, that she would be able to get into the mix this year. It was just making sure that we didn't do anything too early, too fast, but that we stayed with her and made sure she was strong and ready.
I heard you just said that you mentioned that your guys are already adding a new player. What is it like? I mean, I've seen a couple of players added during the season. What is it like growing the team, adding new players every now and then?
Well, it gives you a little different look at times. And, Molly has also been a person that we've played against in the Big Ten, and she's phenomenal. She has phenomenal discipline on the way she plays a game in every single part of the game. So high volleyball IQ, very, very talented, very strong. And I just think it gives us that consistency that you guys were talking about before, making sure that we have that depth that we need, that's ready to go and help keep us fresh as we go through this very rigorous schedule.
3 games on the road coming up, not coming back home until May 4th. What do you want to see on this road trip?
Well, I think that it's just really being resilient and getting after it and just remembering to be aggressive at all times. Taking care of your bodies has been huge. We've played, this will be 5 matches in 9 days, and 3 of them on the road as well. So we are really, they're learning and they're talking to each other and they're trying to do the best they can. But we pack our bags again for Vegas. We just got our bags unpacked yesterday. So my suitcase, it just doesn't know what it's doing. But anyway, we're just replenishing the clothes and turning around. But you know what? We're learning how to do that better as well. And it's everything's a growth process, so have to be gutty. And you know what? The championship is somewhere else. So if we can put ourselves into that mix, whatever, it's what we have to do.
What's it like doing that and unpacking and going and right as soon as you unpack?
Yeah, my husband's really good at doing the laundry, so I kind of, I'm thankful that when I come home I have some clean clothes. But it's been, it's been fast and furious. But really, as Ashley said as well, we have played these teams, so we can quickly go over the scouting report instead of taking as much time. So I want them to get their rest and knowing that they do have that. We just kind of have to keep adding to it and rebuilding as they've also joined or had new players join their team. So we'll have to get ready for that.
Kind of back towards the game a little bit more. The fourth set, you guys kind of looked at you guys really just put them away. We're flowing as good as I've seen you guys flow. In the game
For a while, yeah.
How important is that to, when you guys are up to not get complacent and kind of put them
Yeah, well, I thought we were pretty passive in game 2, and we talked about that in the locker room. I thought we just need to be more aggressive continuously, and we did that. I mean, we saw that, them coming out of the locker room, they were really intentional about everything they did. They're very intense and just kept going forward. And, 1 or 2 bad plays didn't make anything. We just kept bouncing back, and that's got to happen if you're going to be a good team. Everybody's good in this league. I think that's why you're seeing so many sets, or so many matches going long, right? You're seeing that because there is parity. These players are the best out there. They've all been All-Americans. They've all played professional. You can't just expect to go through anything without making sure you're going after it. So we know that we had to do that, but I was really impressed with the way we came into especially set 4 and how we worked together to get that accomplished.
For sure. And then I asked both of them at the playoffs. They seem to be taking it as a game-by-game kind of thing. And how do you as a coach try to keep them in that mindset?
Well, I have to stay in that mindset, and I have been all the time. I mean, I don't even know where everybody's all bouncing back. I'm just like, hey, let's stay where we are, and we have to make sure that we're taking care of what we can take care of, right? Control your controllables, make sure you're prepping, you're ready, and you do keep yourself in the moment on the court at all times, taking it one point at a time. So we can't get ahead of ourselves. There's no reason to do that. We know that we respect the league and the teams in it too much to just start doing anything like that. So it's still a lot in front of us, and we've got to take care of it.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.